I don't want to do no dang work around here. I just want to do the fun stuff. The building. The acquiring. Not the work. I need some slaves. I need me some slaves. Hey, you know what? In the last video, I made a highway. And I said I was going to make an iron farm. And I need me that dang iron. So you know what we're going to do today? Today, I'm going to terraform that village over there so that we have a little bit of a villager enclosure. So that we can easily access all the villagers over there. And then, I'm also going to build the iron farm. Now, there's something interesting going on inside of this chest here. That is the amount of hay bales and wheat I've got. And I can use that hay in a second, but first, I'm gonna grab me 4 extra iron ingots. I don't have any more sticks. So I'm taking all of this stuff along, the bread and the hay bales, for more bread, so that I can feed the villagers a little bit of food once I get there. Boom shakalaka, baby. Alright, I have enough food for myself. I've got some food for the villagers. And now, all that I must do is go to bed. And then go over to that village. Go over to my village. I can't sleep. Let me sleep. What I want to do is I want to turn this central area over here into the villager containment unit, if you get what I mean. So this middle area here, where the bell is, this is where I'm going to start putting all of the beds. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to level this entire middle area, that none of the blocks are less than 2 blocks tall. Alright, Mr. Villager, you are going to be the first one. Maybe. Right, yeah, get in there, get in there. Thank you. I wonder if there is a villager up here. There's no villager, but there are 2 beds. And there's another farmer. Good sir, good sir. I ask you to run over there. Oh, you guys want to get up there too? Alright. I think with that, I already have like a bunch of the villagers. So this is already enough to start a whole civilization. Oh. It seems like I have all of the villagers already in the pit. Are you guys seriously going to yearn for other beds? Because there is just no way that you will ever get anywhere. Oh, what are you doing in here, sir? And I also need to build a border. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place some lanterns on top of here. That should stop mobs from spawning. So what we have here right now is a small villager enclosure for the villagers. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn all the wheat I have into bread. And now, at some point, the villagers should do 2 things. One is make more villagers. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Exactly what I'm trying to say. And these guys are going to farm a little bit more here because I put some stuff down. Look at that, we got some baby villagers, 3 baby villagers. Great. I think I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna go get a lot more beds. Or a lot more wool for beds, so I can get more villagers in here. These guys are just gonna be a little bit annoying and always try to find a way out because they want somewhere and they want to sleep in their own bed, even though their own bed is like one of these beds. That means that now is probably also a pretty good time to show you how much string I have collected in between episodes. Because you see, I did a little bit of off-camera grinding. So I have a few stacks in here, and about a stack in there. That's about 3 stacks of string. If I turn that all into wool, that's a lot of wool. Muskie, where'd you go? Sleepy boys, sleepy boys. I have come back with more beds, so that you can create more children. For the slave emporium that is to be born. You shall never see the outside again. This is your life. Do you get that, boys and girls? Do you get that there will be no more freedom for any of you? It'll only get worse and worse from here, you hear me? No more freedom for you. I don't know if the houses still contained things. I don't think so. As far as I know, I already took everything they had. So, this is about as much as they'll ever have now. So now the problem just is I gotta, you know, build the farm and whatever. The slaves have been enslaved, but now they gotta be turned useful. I also kind of want to dismantle this village at some point, but that is kind of way too big of a thing for me to do, for me to care about. Oh, look at that. Golem. You see, this, my guy, I want you in a specific area where you will die for me. And look at that. So I think I want to just wait here for like a little while to first just see what happens over here. Because I mean, I did throw 3 stacks of bread into this enclosure. So I just want the villagers and the baby villagers to make as many, just to populate as much as possible. Go out and fill the earth, as God said, but they are not going anywhere because I will abuse them. I have enslaved these people. And this golem, well, you just kind of let whatever happen, so, And what the heck are you doing outside? My guy. My guy. You should not be outside there. Come on, get back in. Get into the enclosure. 6 children, 6 adults, 2 golems. No, that's 7 adults. So these little bastards are just gonna be sitting here for the rest of the time. And I think I'm just gonna wait a long time to just see what happens around here. Ooh, snow. That may be a problem. Okay, I do hear a zombie again, so... Yeah, you can't really get in here, though. That's your own stupidity for thinking that this place, this fort, is not fortified. Because it sure as hell is. I'll be right back. And once I'm back, we're gonna start with the iron farm. And the resources I need, I don't know what exactly I need, but I know for certain that I'm gonna build an ender pearl stasis chamber. Because ender pearls, low chunks. What the hell are you guys doing down here? And because ender pearls, low chunks, that means that the farm can run perpetually, can run for infinity, as long as the pearl just doesn't get interfered with. Which basically just means put some blocks around the pearl, and that's it. Boom, end of story. Alright, so in between takes, it's a new day. And I have already done some preparations for the building of the farm. I should have turned those into walls just now. But what I need now is some beds. And for the beds I need a little bit of string. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and get about 12... No, not 12. I need 9 wool. Shit, I need to AFK here for a little while. And it's day 99. Oh no. Oh well. Alright, so it should be about done. 3 string in here, 2 string in there. Great. Now I have enough wool for 3 beds. Now that I have my resources, I am going to start building the farm. And I think I'm just gonna... Actually, I don't even have all the resources. I'm kind of stupid. I need more water and I need an ender pearl. But that also means that I have to find some soul sand, which is gonna be insanely annoying. We have a bunch of villagers. Can you please get the heck back in there? Okay. So we have a bunch of villagers. We have some baby villagers, which all means that the iron golems are spawning. Which is great, because iron golems means iron. If I am able to abuse the power of it all. And now, hold on. It's about to be day 100. We start off day 100 with one of the most beautiful sunsets. Sunrises, I mean. Alright guys. Day 100 and you're already busy? So what I need to do here is I need these villagers to just do some weird stuff. And then during the night, I am going to grab 3 of the unemployed villagers that are grown up, the adult villagers, and then I'm gonna put those into the farm. But first I must build the farm. And where am I gonna build it that it is out of the way and easily accessible? And I think the best spot for that is like right over there. It's a pretty good spot, I think. Right now I'm just clearing a little bit of an area so that we at least have a little bit of a starter bit. So the area is a little cleaner now. It is still not very clean because all of these stupid ass snow layers like that. I'm putting them on the bottom for a reason. That reason is that mobs can spawn on them being on the top but not on the bottom, which is really weird. Where did this villager go? Did I skip it? Oh, I did skip a bit. So one of them is out, and now I just need one more of them. Where's the last guy? Oh, there he is. Okay. Right, he's going into the farm. He's going into the farm. And now just you. Alright. Once these guys are in, trap doors? Seriously? That's not very safe, but alright. I shall go to bed as well then. So that means that the villagers are now inside of the hole. The villagers can now start spawning little big iron boys for me. Let's see, how do we build a farm? So this is the spawning and killing chamber. I just gotta get the zombie to, you know. We know the collection system works, and now somehow this lava is not going to like destroy everything, which is cool. You can still access the chest through the lava somehow. I don't know how this stuff works. Anyway, that is basically the entire farm done. I just gotta get the zombie in there, into that boat. And what I also have to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I do know the reason for the path blocks. That is because nothing can spawn on path blocks, including iron golems. Nothing can spawn on these blocks either, so I technically don't even have to remove these what's it? So that means that I can just go down and, you know, check up on the villagers if I ever have a problem. So yeah, that's kind of smart. So now, yeah, as I said, the only thing I really need now is the zombie. That's it. And actually, before I forget, I also need one more thing. That is one singular piece of soul sand. Time for me to go get a soul sand. I don't know where the heck I'm gonna find one, so I'll just have to scour with night vision, because I'm not gonna try to... That cat just killed himself. I'm just gonna try and see if I can find some soul sand without, like, needing to move all that far. Because, I mean, we do have the nether fortress right there. I don't have any boots, though. I'm kind of stupid. Actually, I do have boots. Leather booties. I need some of the covered bits, so hopefully this can go down into a thing. Great. This is the most useless nether fortress ever. Actually, no, it's perfect for nether skull farming. For wither skull farm. Oh. You can't do nothing about that strategy. Okay. Semi-safe. I am going to figure... I'm just gonna go this way. Alright, I do feel like I'm getting closer. The reason I'm saying that is because soul sand will usually spawn at lava level, so around here. And there's a whole area over there that is really close to that level. So I just gotta find a way down there. Woohoo. I think I found a way down there. Kind of, yeah. But this thing doesn't go... Ooh, but there is some soul sand right there. Great. The quest was not for nothing. At least I know that. Now I gotta get the heck back out of here. Ooh, quartz. Quartz is also kinda handy for some redstone contraptions that I want to build. So I just gotta remember to bring more blocks next time, that I can find my way out and make a way out more easily. That is a danger. Can you please kind of just ignore me, my friend? Of course not. Oof. Stupid ass. That's what you get. 1000 damage to your own noggin. So I have my soul sand. I have explored the nether a little bit further, and I don't like what I see in the slightest. I hate this place. Especially with the gear that I have right now. And you know what? Since it is so late already, before I place the stasis chamber, I'm just gonna put the zombie in the boat. Because then we at least know it works. And then, as far as I know, once I've built the stasis chamber, we got this. We got infinity. Mr. Zombie, could you please follow me? There he goes. On his own. Yes, come get me. Come get my brains. I'll give you something even more scrumptious, but we gotta be quick, because the sun is coming up. We got to be real quick, my friend. Do you see the lava? You don't have to go in the lava. But you do have to go pretty close to the lava. In a boat. With some villagers. And I know you like villagers. So, if you can please just like move around that thing. Thank you very much. Then I'm just gonna stand right over here. Nope. That's not what we want to do. There we go. Alright. A little bit more iron. Okay, so at least the farm does work now. But I just want to make sure that it works infinitely. Because as you could kind of see now, the golem... Well, right now there's no golem here. Which is a problem. There should be a golem here right now. Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then that's fine. The golems are spawning, and that just means that all I need to do now... Ouch. Can you please... Okay. I need a little bit of water as well, so I'm just gonna dig out like a tiny thing over here. This is gonna be the hole. I don't know how deep the hole needs to go, but I think that should be fine. That's 1, 2... Let me see, actually. 7, 8, 9, and then number 10 has to be... It works, so all I have to do now... Ender Pearl? Ender Pearl. And look at that. That is an Ender Pearl stasis chamber. That thing will just sit there for eternity. And because of... Shit, I'm in the wrong version. No. Wait, am I? So, I did some research. And this thing would work if I were playing 1.21.2 and I'm playing 1.21.1. So I just kind of wasted an Ender Pearl. But it's fine. It's fine. I can just update and the Ender Pearl will delete itself. But I can place in a new Ender Pearl. And then maybe I can get some of the new blocks and things that we have in the new update, because I don't know. Look at that. I already got almost a stack of iron just trying to make the stasis chamber work, which is insanely overpowered. And then, if I do get the stasis chamber to work, once I get the stasis chamber to work is what I mean, then this thing will be perpetually, infinitely generating me about 300 iron every single hour, I think it was. Let me check if I can update, because if I can update, then I will do that real quick, and I'll be right back. So that's gonna take a little bit, and maybe that means we can get infinite iron for forever. It seems everything is mostly fine now. I didn't get all of my mods included so far, but I got most of them, especially the essential ones. Except for maybe Nvidium, which is kind of a problem. I can't open my inventory. I don't know what exactly the problem was now, but apparently Bobby is a little annoying, and according to my game and then also trying to connect to Hypixel, I can't have Bobby installed. So I'm gonna go get an Ender Pearl so that the stasis chamber can actually work now. And yeah, we got some funny things. I got a new version. I'm on a newer version, but some of my older mods now don't work. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. Some of them haven't been updated to the newest version, which is what I'm playing now. Yo, I see we're going home. Only for a little bit though. For now. The Ender Pearl is in stasis. I just want to make sure that it doesn't actually break, so I'm gonna place some blocks around there. Ow! Why can you hit me from so far? You stupid zombie. Yeah, the villages. You're gonna have a fun time spawning golems for me. Hopefully forever. And we'll see if it actually works out like that soon enough. So I'm gonna do some AFKing at my own home. I'm just gonna sit like at the spider farm or something. We got about what, yeah, like that. So if I just sit at home, if I sit at home for like 10 minutes or something, and there is not more than 20 extra iron there, then we know that the Ender Pearl stasis chamber does not work. If there is more than 20 extra iron over there, then we know that the stasis chamber does work, and that I have infinite iron. Also, y'all gotta start making babies again. Time to go away from here. It should take about 5 minutes for the chunks to unload, I think it was. But because I'm not there, the chunks shouldn't tick anyway. If the Ender Pearl stasis chamber doesn't work, then the chunks don't get ticked, and it basically none of the iron golems exist. What the hell are you doing there? What the hell are you doing here? Whoa! Whoa! You're trying to come fight a man in his own home. Stupid eh? You think I'm gonna allow that shit? Go down into the drain. Ouch. I'll do some of the basic chores whilst I wait for the iron. And once I get back there, hopefully we got a lot more than just 80 or so iron. And hopefully I can get like 180 iron before I get back. That's a lot of iron. This thing runs when I'm not here. This is perfect. This is insanely overpowered. Now the thing just is I need either more spawns or a quicker killing chamber because this is not the greatest. But it works fine. It works really good actually for the purposes that we have. This beautiful contraption is literally going to supply me with iron for the rest of the existence of this world until I build a bigger one. And I don't think I'm ever gonna need a bigger one, but maybe one day something calls for a large amount of iron blocks because I want to use it as a decorative block or something, or because I want to max out this thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the next episode. I guess I have to make some plans now because we have this beauty. I have the string farm, and I guess that means all I can go ahead and do now is just start breaking things down here, building other buildings. I have no clue what I want to do anymore. This is like basically I've already done all the starter things. Like I don't need really anything more. So what I can do now is I can expand the village area over here. I can build like a villager trading hall. I can do the normal hardcore YouTuber things. Like my friend, I've got a friend who's also a hardcore YouTuber. He did these kinds of things as well. He started building farms and started doing all those big, massive projects. And I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like doing that. I don't like building farms. I don't like abusing all of these things because it just goes too quickly. I don't know how to exactly explain it, but the fun in this game for me lies in the early game. Because in the late game, you can just do whatever and nobody really gives a shit anymore. I mean, in the early game, it doesn't really matter either, but now, if I go and build something, it's a little bit of a struggle. Because I don't have the quickest tools, I don't have the best armor, I don't have all that weird, I don't have all the weird things, all the crazy big farms, all those things. So I don't know what my rules are gonna be when it comes to making this world a big, massive, super thing. Like I will go to the end at some point. I will go get diamond armor at some point. I will go get netherite armor at some point. I just think that maybe we should lock that behind another 150 days-ish. 146 days. 145 and a half, actually. I don't really want to do all that hyper grinding. Just to build one big-ass farm that I'm only going to use for one thing. Big ass farm for one project and then never again. Because, I mean, this is honestly a lot more fun so far. I don't even know anymore, man. Look at all these villagers swarm to their freaking beds. How many beds do we even have here? I think we've got three more? Yeah, we got 3 more beds that can facilitate children. And I think this is actually the perfect start, the perfect end to the video, because we got a beautiful aurora emerging out of the sky. We have the iron farm working in the background over there. If I can, hold on, one will spawn in a second. One of the golems is gonna spawn right about now. Please. Please. Please? Yeah, okay. It does work. I don't even know what the heck you can call this. Like, what even is this? This is just a hole in the ground with a billion villagers. The industrialization is a nice aspect because, you know, you can get items, certain items quicker and easier. For example, iron, which is extremely annoying to just go and mine a few stacks for every single day that you need a little bit of iron. So, I'm not against farms. I'm just against the hyper farming. Okay, pussy. I think it's time we go back home. Come on. It's been a fun night over here. It's been a fun day. It's been a fun 2 days of building and working and doing some things. But for now, actually, hold on. I'm gonna go over to that iron farm and I'm gonna collect like a few stacks of the existing iron. I do think I'm gonna have to start building some infrastructure on this side. Ooh. Because we got stuff like this happening over here, which we don't want. I'm gonna grab like all the iron. Yeah, okay, that's good. Get out of here, horsey. Let's go back home. I don't want to be here. Yeah, so I gotta build some more infrastructure over here so I can get to the iron farm a bit easier. So we have a steady supply of iron coming in that I don't even have to do any work for anymore. And that is the basis of capitalism right there. And you know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. What I don't like all that much though is that I have to figure out what to do next. Because now I have this beautiful... Oh, I gotta actually go outside, hold on. Now we got this beautiful house over here. Just alone. Nothing else. Some farms, some trees, and there's just nothing else here. But we have an insanely large area down there. We can start building some more houses down here and build a huge town and some other things, the mega builds. I don't know what I want to do next. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out and we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. If you're excited, go hit the like button. Definitely subscribe so you can actually see this stuff happening. And I'll see you guys next time.